They laughed at the beads. They dismissed the prayers. They said it was just Catholic superstition. But then, the screaming began. Then, the tanks backed down. Then, the sky split open, and the sun began to dance. The Rosary isn't just prayer. It's spiritual dynamite. These are the top 5 most wild Rosary miracles you've never heard of. All verified, all astonishing, all impossible to forget. Number 5. The Screaming Demon. Father Gabriele Amor, the Vatican's chief exorcist, stood before a young woman tormented by something beyond psychological. Her eyes rolled back, her voice not hers. The moment he began praying the Rosary, her body convulsed. When he pressed the beads to her forehead, she shrieked.
That woman, that prayer burns me.
That woman was Mary. The Rosary, a chain from heaven. With every Hail Mary, the demon lost its grip. With every mystery, her body trembled, not in torment, but in liberation. And slowly, the darkness gave way to light, not with shouting, not with force, but with faith. The Rosary was the sword. 4. The Hiroshima Survival, Japan, 1945. August 6, 1945. The atomic bomb flattens Hiroshima. Over 140,000 people perish. But just 8 blocks from ground zero, 8 Jesuit priests survive. Their home? The rectory of the Church of Our Lady's Assumption. Their habit? Daily Rosary, consecration to the Immaculate Heart of Mary. Their house? Untouched. Their bodies? Unharmed. Not even radiation sickness. They were examined, watched, tested. Doctors found no explanation. The Jesuits, they gave all credit to Mary. They said, "We believe that we survived because we were living the message of Fatima and praying the Rosary daily." Father Hubert Schiffer lived another 33 years and testified to the miracle again and again. Science could not explain it, but faith already had the answer. Number 3. The Rosary that toppled a dictator, Philippines, 1986. It was called the People Power Revolution. Millions of Filipinos took to the streets of Manila, protesting a brutal dictatorship. But they weren't armed, they weren't violent. They held rosaries, and they prayed. Tanks rolled in, guns were raised, the order was clear. But something happened. The soldiers hesitated. Witnesses, even soldiers, reported seeing a woman in white, glowing, standing between them and the crowd. One officer later said, "We saw her. I don't know how. I don't know who she was, but we couldn't fire." The command to fire, never given. The tanks turned around. The dictator fled. What toppled a regime? Not politics, not protest. The Rosary. And the people knew. It was Mary who stood in the gap. Today, shrines along Edsa Avenue mark the place where heaven answered, because earth knelt in prayer. 2. The Battle of Lepanto, Mediterranean Sea, 1571. Europe was on the brink of defeat. The Ottoman Empire had a navy that dwarfed the Christian fleet. So Pope Pius V did the only thing he could. He asked all of Christendom to pray the Rosary. Church bells rang, monks prayed, children wept in churches, and on the day of battle, the winds changed, the fog confused the enemy, and the Christian fleet won. Not just a victory, a turning point in history. The Pope, hundreds of miles away, declared the victory before messengers even arrived. How? He knew. Mary had intervened. That day became the feast of Our Lady of the Rosary, a battle won by prayer. Number 1. The Miracle of the Sun, Fatima, Portugal, 1917. October 13, 1917. 70,000 people stood in a field in Fatima. Rain poured. The sky was gray, the ground ankle-deep in mud. And then it happened. The sun broke through the clouds and began to dance. It spun, it shimmered, it zigzagged through the sky like fire. People screamed, others dropped to their knees. Some thought it was the end of the world. Then, silence. The sun returned. The rain, gone. Their clothes, dry. This wasn't a vision. This wasn't hallucination. This was a public miracle, witnessed by believers, skeptics, even journalists. It confirmed the message of Fatima and the power of the Rosary, because heaven answered with a miracle for those who believed. These aren't just stories. They're signposts from heaven, testimonies of deliverance, protection, and redemption. The Rosary is the weapon God placed in Mary's hands and in yours. And what it's done before, it can do again. If this stirred your soul, don't let it fade. Subscribe for more stories like this, true, bold, and rooted in faith. Because we believe the Rosary is setting hearts on fire. And together, we're just getting started. This is Holy Flame Media, lighting hearts, burning darkness.